dated November the 19th, 1966. And here is a reproduction of some of my artwork for this particular story. I first received a script from Angus Allen or Alan Fennell that came through the post, and it described each frame in words only. So they said there would be an opening panel here, and the picture of the Fireball XL5 coming towards us from a green planet which is in the background. Second picture would be described, and the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth picture would all have descriptions, what they were saying, what the situation was in these panels. And from that I then drew in pencil each frame very carefully. It usually took me, with 15 frames, about 2 days to do the pencil work. Once that had been done, I then inked it in black. I then coloured it with coloured inks. With these space guys, I used an aerograph spray, which meant that I had to mask off all these areas that weren't going to be sprayed. Then I did the spraying, and then I stripped off the masking, and then I coloured the picture in after that. With the others, it was just a question of using the coloured inks rather like a watercolour. That was the sort of method I used. I had a whole list of inks to use. In those days it was colour photogravure they were printing. It was lovely and bright, but one aspect was that we must not use inks that had got any black in the pigment, because this would show up on the infrared photography when it was actually produced. I made a cardinal mistake originally, because with my space skies I used an indigo blue. Unfortunately this had some black in it, and I didn't know this at the time. The first 2 or 3 space skies that were reproduced came out rather like washing up water. So they quickly told me to switch to another colour, which I then used, which was Prussian blue. I had to spray it on fairly dark because I wanted to give a nice night effect. In the early days, there wasn't a great deal of reference. One was asked to look at the television programme, that was the thing to do, but of course it was a little bit difficult trying to retain all the information there. I received through the post a model of XL5. It was not in colour, it was just grey, but nevertheless it was very good because I could look at the various angles, and this helped me with my drawings.